Hello again. I am waiting for you guys.
Hi.
Hey!
Hi.
Hi! Oh my God, how are you?
I'm good. How are
I'm
you?
fine. I'm so glad to have you here today.
Thank you. I'm
Okay,
glad
how
to
is
be
everything
here.
with you guys?
Yes. I think Jay just joined the chat.
Oh, it said, okay, wait. Shorty Dallas. Maybe I can.
The Freedom Jay.
Mm,
Maybe he'll request
it
to
won't.
join.
Okay, it's applying now.
Okay.
Freedom Trade. Yes. I can send you a request. Can you accept it?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
sent
Jay.
her one.
Oh, there.
Hey,
Yay!
Hi,
yes, we made it.
Jay.
Yes. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are y'all?
You guys
Good.
want to start by maybe introducing yourselves?
Yes.
Sure.
Go
Hi,
ahead.
everybody. My name is Marcy. I'm the one who launched Flow. I'm in charge of everything. I oversee everything, and I'm excited to be here.
Me too. My God.
So I'm Jay. I'm kind of marketing and vice president of Flow, and I found this app when I was on TikTok. So that's how I discovered Flow in the first place. So I can't wait to help and like educate y'all of what we're gonna be doing. So yeah.
Oh my God. That is how I also found the app too, through TikTok.
Yes.
Which is so funny because you guys are literally trying, to compete with TikTok, but I
Right.
found you through TikTok.
Right.
Right.
I guess I wrote a bunch of questions and I
Yeah.
got these questions actually from your comment section in TikTok, like what other users wanted to know. So the first question was like, when was the idea of a black owned social media app even born? Like,
Where did it come from? So, it was in like November or October. My friend kept sending me creators complaining about TikTok, like every week sending me stuff. And I'm like, I started to think to myself, like, why do people keep complaining? Like, this is their platform. They're not going to change if they don't want to. Like, they showed it many times, and like, it's their platform. They're going to do what they want with it. So, around January 5th, I finally messaged my friend back and I was like, okay, I want to do something about this. Like, I'm tired of watching the videos. Let's do something about it. And I had a lot of TikTok friends. So we made a group chat and we just started planning. We were like, what do we need? What do we need to do? And it was obviously we needed funds and we needed to find somebody who knew how to build an app. So that's what we did. We launched a GoFundMe. We contacted a bunch of creators like, would you be down for this? If you're down for this, send us a video on why. And that was our first YouTube video. A bunch of creators like telling why they would love app for us, and I posted it. It went viral. I think we hit 100K, and that's what really sparked the GoFundMe, and I was able to find a coder from there.
oh, okay.
Yes.
So what's like you literally answered the second question already. It was like, what's your motivation, because the market is like, Facebook was like the number one, that really, I think that really kept it going. I mean, we had like MySpace back in the days and
Mhm.
like Pinterest and Tumblr and whatever, but I think Facebook was really, and then TikTok just came out of nowhere and like over flooded
Right.
the market. So of course your motivation is what?
Jay,
So
go ahead.
so we thought this out and like we really want to like bring more recognition in the black community because there's not a lot of black owned apps. There's a lot of probably POC or people starting apps that are POC or specifically want to address issues. But for us, we're trying to gain exposure and show that the black community are hardworking and we can do anything. Because if you look, you want to see someone who's like someone you can see yourself in. And because it's like not that many people that you can see yourself in, we want to show you that it's possible. No matter who you are, it's possible to do anything. So our motivation, like what we plan to do, is like just bring more awareness and bring a better platform for all creators.
Somebody just asked now, what is happening right now? Is the app being created? What's your point? How is the app right now?
So the app is, should we just announce that? But yeah, our app is like
Yeah.
pretty much done. We're now accepting people. I know. But
Are you
because
serious?
yeah,
Wow, congratulations. That's
thank
so
you.
cool.
We're accepting people. Yeah.
We're actually starting testing first on Apple, and I know you asked one of the questions, finances, how much will the app cost? I can answer that kind of with this answer. So we learned that cloud storage, in order to have a lot of users on your platform, you need cloud storage. And cloud storage can range from 10K a month to 20K a month. So our app is complete, it's done, but we can only hold about 3,000 users. So we have a sign up for right now. Where we'll be accepting people and operating off of invites. Like, I don't know if anybody knows the app Clubhouse, but it's going to be sort of like that, where you're going to get an invite link until we can really establish like a firm company, sponsorships, investors, so that we can pay for cloud storage to allow more people on the app. But yeah, the app is done. We're going to begin testing it. We released a sign-up sheet to get an invite after we're done testing it, and it's just the money that we're waiting for to
Right.
expand more.
And we're going to email people. I saw a question. I'm gonna try to email people today and tomorrow. There's a lot of people, like it keeps going every second. So there are a lot of people we need to get to. So I'll email 50 people today and it's gonna keep going every week. So yeah.
So do you guys at this point, how can people still donate? I mean, you say the app is free, but couldn't people still be like donate, bring, even if it is to bring maybe their services, which one of the question was also like, are you guys hiring? I mean, at this point, like if they are programmers or whatever, like.
Right. So what question you want me to answer first? The hiring?
Yeah, anyone you want.
Okay.
Like, do you
I'll
guys hire? That was like, actually,
okay.
it's number 9 of my list.
That's fine. I can answer it now. So we already hired enough people, but we don't mind. So once the app release, we can hire like digital creators or marketing creators, and we're gonna announce that. But as of now, like I think we have everything set in stone, and we don't want to have too many people
Yeah.
because we still need to raise money and like gain exposure. But we will be hiring a digital creator and someone who can like do art and illustration, and a marketing creator, from my knowledge.
So how can the average, like right now we have 15 people watching, how can the average user be of help to make this app come to, like, how can we make this app to work?
Right. So
Right.
you got it, Marcy?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
So marketing, we feel like we hit a plateau with our donations because we hit a marketing wall. Like we released the idea to the public, we got a bunch of donations. We released the prototype to the public, we got even more donations. And it's like the next step is people want to see we actually have an app. And our hope is that when we get some of our bigger name creators who supported us from the beginning on the app to see, we're serious, we have the app, they'll do more promoting. Like our GoFundMe is still open. All of our donation links are still open, and they're in our link tree in the bio. And we hope that once people see that it's physical, and the more donations we get, the more users we can allow on the platform, that will bring our donations coming back in again.
Okay. So if you're watching this, let it be on YouTube, or if you're watching this right here, I'm still going to put it on my YouTube. I'm going to tag When I upload it on my YouTube, I'm still going to add the link tree, your link tree, and your GoFundMe, so that people can still. I think at this point, every dollar counts anyway, right? I mean,
Yes.
anything you people can give. If you're watching this, please donate. Something that really, really, I read it a lot, and mysteriously, I think I read it from a lot of white people that felt excluded. Is the app only for Black people? Let it say like that.
No, it is not. It is not only for Black people. Everybody is welcome on our app as long as you are respectful. Like, we have so many allies that aren't Black. There's so many. It would be, to me, like hypocritical or like wrong to be like only Black people are allowed on the app, because there's so many people who support us and want to see us thrive who are not Black. And just the system that we would have to put in, facial recognition, ID, to make sure the person is Black. And it's like, why limit a company just on a business sense? Why limit a company like that? And then on an allyship sense, people want to support us. So everybody is welcome on the app, except for the trolls, except for the people who want to spread hate, racism, bigotry, homophobia. They can stay, but everybody is welcome.
They can stay on TikTok though. They are very
Yes.
comfortable there. That actually leads me to the next questions. Like, how do you guys plan on handling racist opinions? Or, like in TikTok, that's really, really thriving there. You see racism, blatant racism on the app on a daily basis, and TikTok does nothing about it. Currently, my account is done, is over and out and over. I lost my account, 62,000 followers. Bye. I started all over again. So I'm sick and fucking tired of TikTok. So, how do you guys want to make sure that it doesn't get to that point? Because I think it's really difficult to like kind of identify people at the point of signing up. How do you handle racist comments and trolls and all these things?
Right. So,
okay.
I'm gonna go after you.
Okay, so the biggest issue with TikTok is I feel like they don't have enough real people. First of all, I don't even feel like their CEOs care about the hate, because if they did, they would do something about it. But we have, like I said, we're going to try to expand. But for right now, we have real people who actually care behind on the admin panel, who are actually going to read the reports to care. And we don't have a bot doing it. We don't have a bot doing it that's just looking for keywords and just all over the place. Having real people behind the screen who know the mission of the company. We built the app to avoid the hate. So we're going to be looking out for the hate, and we're going to be taking reporting seriously. Yeah, we're going to try to keep the admin panel as efficient as possible, and that will go into more hiring as we expand. Like, once we get to the point of being able to afford more people on the platform, then we're going to hire more people to be behind, to simply just read reports, because people want a safe platform. That's the biggest issue with all of these bigger apps. Right. People don't feel heard. Like, we can't get in contact. Why are my videos being deleted? Why am I being shadow banned? You can't find the real people. So we're going to work hard to be open ears and respond to people and listen to them.
That's amazing. So could people also like kind of volunteer to be that? Like, especially maybe someone doesn't have money to help out, but they still want to help out. Can they volunteer in any position or with anything that the app needs to grow?
We haven't like put that in solid stone, but I don't see a problem with that. Like, if reports and stuff like that get to be too much for the people that we already had, and there's people who want to help us, I'm open ears for that.
Okay.
Me too.
What about like the finances? That of course you already said the app is going to be free. We've already spoke about that one, and then people can still donate to the GoFundMe, right? The time is not limited, I guess.
No.
Could it be possible? Oh, sorry.
Oh no, they can still donate. Mm-hmm.
Is it not possible to do something like instead of making the app like it could be free, but there could still be maybe within the app a possibility to pay a monthly fee or something like that.
That's a good idea.
Mm.
That I think that definitely could be a possibility because we do have money transferring features. So I'm actually gonna type that down.
Yeah, because you know in TikTok you can buy all these things, and I think like for me personally, like if I really like, I don't know if you guys know, there is a black owned app. It's called Mira. So I love that app, and it's still growing. I personally have it in my app store, and the problem why I have not bought from that app is because I'm in Germany and our customs are, well,
Right.
our customs are not customer friendly. So
Yeah.
buying something from America is literally so freaking expensive. So that's the only thing. But I have the app in my phone, and I would wish there would be like maybe a donation button inside the app. Then I can be like, okay, let me just send them $10, send them
Right.
$20. You know, just because I have that money to spare right now. I think that would be so convenient. You know, for people that really want to help but cannot be helping on a daily basis. I don't have Cash App. In Germany, we don't do Cash App here at all. We don't even have it here. So, yeah.
I love
That's
that, and I will be bringing that up for
me
sure.
Okay.
too.
So, like, another thing people really said, how do you guys think you are going to compete with such a giant concurrent or such a big opponent like TikTok? I mean, that's a big ass name, you know?
Well, TikTok is not okay. So I'll explain, try to briefly. TikTok is not all of that when it comes to competition. TikTok uses its money to buy you out. That is why they keep putting out these programs that only can last 3 months and it only exclusion to certain people. So they want you to think that you're going to be able to get like $300 a month for going live, but it's only to famous people who haven't violated any of its guidelines. So
I
because
didn't
we're
even know that.
right, and people just think that it's for everyone, but it's literally just for like 25 people. And it is crazy, but
Wow.
we
Yeah.
and we're more
They keep
transparent
pulling
too.
schemes out. Like,
Yes.
remember when they did the Black Creator Incubator program to try to calm
Right.
people down? Like,
Literally. And I haven't heard anyone who went through the program or anything from it. So they're just lying to y'all. And I feel like y'all are going to see it. Like sooner or later, y'all are going to realize that we did our research. We know who to look for and look out for. We research every company and we're ready to take them on. And we're going to every news outlet and we don't really need them, but they're going to see our name. That's where they're putting out, they put out that program today, the day that Black people are supposed to leave TikTok or not post at all. They put it on the day they're supposed to leave. So if people can just start recognizing what TikTok is doing, y'all will see. We're going to expose them. There's a whole video about it. Don't worry.
Oh, wow. Well, you know, at least from my opinion, I don't even think it's necessarily about competition because you can still use your influence on TikTok to do your own
Right.
thing, you know? Like that's
Right.
using the back door at the end of the day because that's what they do too. I mean, but what
Exactly.
many people also ask, I'm sorry, I didn't send you this question earlier because it just occurred to me now. Are you going to do like verifications, this blue hook thing and all that? Like if someone, for example, now Lizzo would come and join your app, is she going to have like a blue hook and this kind of thing to make celebrities stand out?
Right. We are. And there's a lot of creators on TikTok who hasn't been verified for whatever reason. And their platform's engagement is like perfect. They should be verified by no definition. Like Nicoya or like anyone. I can name all of them. They
Yeah.
all have good content and I have no idea why they're not verified and the amount of followers they still have. So yes, we already have a list of people actually who going to be verified. And if someone wants to be verified, they'll just contact us.
Oh, so it's not going to be like TikTok is going to reach out to you. It's going to be like, hey, this is my business. This is who I am. I would like to be verified. And then they can do that.
Right.
yeah.
We may reach out. So it's going to be different ways. We have different ideas of verification that's going to be different from social media apps. We haven't put that all out there, but there's going to be different ways. One way we are going to reach out to them and they're going to be a specific program for what they do. And they'll be like in a creators package. And like when an event comes up, like let's just say someone who does, I guess, education, like educate people on culture, they'll be in that Pacific Creators package, and that we will contact them so they can speak on our platform, or they'll be, it's going to be a lot of options. So yeah.
Wow, that's so cool. So,
But yeah.
like, okay, where do you guys, where do you guys see your app in 5 to 10 years from now?
Oh, hopefully successful. No, we want to expand as a company. Like, I honestly, my vision for Flow is to bring a lot of like-minded individuals together, and like not even just on the screen. Like I want the app to help build communities, but my hope is to like have conventions and like pop-up conventions where people can show their businesses, and I want the company to expand to like help out different foundations. I just want it to be a company that's known for helping pull up groups of people and just build up things that have been suppressed for so long. Like I've noticed with these bigger companies, the apps, even the businesses, the bigger chains, they don't want to share. They don't want to pull other people up. They want to keep the pyramid. And if Flow is to gain the power that these other companies have, I don't want it to be a pyramid. I want it to be a circle. I want it to be a flow. I want it to be a flow. I want it to be a community. So we want the business to become even more physical, like I said, conventions and things like that.
I don't want it to be a pyramid. I want it to be a flow. Oh my God. Trademark this. Trademark it. Get it out there. This is amazing. I've been following you with my old profile on TikTok for like such a long time now. And what stood out to me was that I never had the feeling that Flow was about cash and it was about exposure and fame. And I felt it was genuinely for people that were like, you have a message, come, we'll give you the platform to expand your message to the world, you know? And that's something that when I think about TikTok, I don't think about, I have no positive attachments to TikTok in a way of my experiences on TikTok were not really positive. I mean, again, I met beautiful people on TikTok, you know, you can build your own community, which is amazing, but the solid app, the app in itself is run on problematic, on a problematic mindset, you know, because like you said earlier, if they actually cared, then things the way wouldn't be going the way they go. So, and that's what really stood out to me in a different, and I think Flow is the only Black-owned social media app. Am I right?
Yeah. Wait. To what?
Like, I think Flow Creation is the only Black-owned social media app. I mean, there are, of course, there are other Black-owned apps, but not social media apps.
I think it is. There was another one. There was one, but he sold his company to Facebook, and now it's not in any use. So I think that was the only one I heard.
That's a good point. And another comment I read quite often was like, okay, yeah, well, if you guys grow, you will still go and sell to TikTok. You will still go and sell to Facebook. And what's your stand on that?
No.
We've been, like Jay said, we did a lot of research and we were going deep down the rabbit hole. And our business partner, our coder, has been in the industry. So he knows the dynamic. He knows once you blow up, here comes Mark with his offering. And again, that would be crazy for me to do because Flow is literally built off of trying to get away from these power hungry bosses and people. So we don't plan on selling Flow. No.
Somebody just wrote now, I think the 1,500 users should only be Black people. And I personally, I think that's a great idea because I think it's Black owned. It suppresses, TikTok suppresses Black content the most. But what is your guidelines in taking in the first 1,500 people? Like, what do these people have to fulfill to get in?
Right. So on the questionnaire, I updated it to asking people their race if they choose to answer. But also there is a question where you choose why you want to join the app. And I think it will be unfair to choose one race over the other based on our skin color because we can't dominate an industry without like competing with someone else. We can't compete with each other. So the thing is, what issue I agree. I think black people should be on this app and more black people. And definitely will, overall, it's going to be more black people on the app. But there will be people from different races, Hispanic community, Latinos, Asian Americans, Native Americans. Like because on the app, you're going to learn history and about each other history. And we can't do that if it's just our voices. And also, we don't want to be downrated because we have to apply with iTunes guidelines. And if our app goes downgraded and everyone hates our app, it'll be taken off and all our money will just be gone. So I don't
That,
want anything bad to happen either.
but could there be
Yeah.
something? Oh, sorry, Mercy. Sorry.
Yeah, I think that that would also make us a target because I feel like we're already a target. Like we're competing against apps that can bribe the iTunes store to tell us to buy. And we could get in trouble with that. Like we could get into big
Right.
trouble with that. And like Jay said, there is going to be a majority of black people on there, but we're also looking for character. Like if you're going to go on Flow app and look to argue all the time and look to play TikTok, no matter
Right.
what your race is,
Right.
it's a no.
Yeah.
Like,
Right. There are going to be more black voices and more programs. Like your representation as black people on this app will be shown. You won't really see a lot of white people, white Americans specifically. But you're going to see a lot of black voices. We have a lot of things, a lot of features specifically for black people. So yeah.
So how is it? Is it going to be possible to also offer safe spaces for their own communities? For example, different. I wouldn't know how to because like not like a chat room, but is it going to be like safe spaces for black people and especially black people and other minorities that are being suppressed on TikTok when they come to Flow? They are going to be free with their opinions, but there are black people that are like, I don't want nothing to do with white people, which is, to me, let's say it as it is, I find it understanding, especially with the way white people are going on Flow. How do you people ensure that they are going to be safe spaces for, yeah, you already answered that, sorry, about your real people actually looking at the reports, right? Does that
mhm.
also mean that real people are going to be like moderating comments and content?
Yes, there will be options to report comments. And as far as like black people, like I don't want to be involved with other races, we do have a black an Afrocentric stream. So that will be like a stream to go and look at black content specifically. So we have features for the black community where you can go onto the stream and see black people. We also have a spiritual stream. So people who are into spiritual content can go over there and see that specific content. We really, we want to make it personalized for people like that.
Wow, that is so cool. That is something else I also didn't know. So it's going to really be, if you're interested in a certain thing, you can go and go through this way only, and you'll be like every other thing will
Right.
be like excluded.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why we want white people, a few white people on this app, because they'll have the ability to learn about our culture and who we are. They can't really see that if they're not on the app. So you'll be able to learn about black people and they're going to follow our guidelines. Like we have the power. Your voices matter here. You actually have able to talk to us about what you want to see, leave suggestions. So your voice matter compared to any other platform.
That is, we have the power. Oh my God, this is so powerful. Wow. That I
Yes.
think that is all the questions I had. Is there anything you would like to add?
Um, not really.
No.
I think that's all.
As for me,
Yeah.
I this was actually like this was also what I sent to you. It was like those questions was really the ones I as a user used to see when I'm seeing Flow. So anybody watching this now, Can we like, how can we share? How can we at this point actively help make Flow big?
Well, we're actually working on a merch shop. So that will hopefully help us get our name out. Like, we get money and people get beautiful stuff. And we're going to keep pushing out content for people to spread the word. I think, like I said, once people see the app and know our message, they're going to be like, ooh, and especially because it's going to be invite only, they're be like, ooh, what's Flow? Now I really want to get into there.
Just like Clubhouse, it blew up like literally overnight. I think it blew up overnight. Let's be honest. You know, there was nothing. There was a day I had a notification on my phone. I was like, Club what? Then my friend chatted me up on WhatsApp and she was like, you need to join. I joined and now I'm like, excuse me. And for me, Clubhouse is even kind of like, I wouldn't say senseless, but you talk your talk and after it's gone. You know, so and sometimes you really do put a lot of effort in all these conversations, and after you close the room, they are gone for good. So I've up till now not understood the concept of Clubhouse, but it blew up. It's like everywhere right now, and it's iPhone only. You know, so yeah. So wow, I'm so grateful for this opportunity to talk to you guys here. I'm so excited about Flow. And definitely, I wish you guys so much success. And as for me, I want Flow to be the new TikTok, please. Let's be honest.
Yes.
Okay,
we're
so
ready.
I'm going to tag all your information below, and everybody watching this, please go follow Flow Creation, and if you can, donate, share, and keep watching and keep spreading the word.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you for having
so
us.
Bye.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.